You've read me at great length. Do you see what this all means? Magusar appears human enough, but the will of the Creator echoes within him. Yes, indeed, you are up against a god. But there is no other way to change this wretched world. I'm going to ask you again. Is this truly your final choice? If the world were to repeat itself, I would want another nameless one. There is no doubt the world is changing. The nameless one never appeared. Mine and yours. Together. I know that I can entrust you with these. My own scattered memories, and the traces of lives long lost. Now you face a truly perilous journey. But remember these words. This is where your story begins. Do not fail me now. My name is Jeffrey Libram, author of that diary. I give you my soul. Go ahead, sacrifice me. They've taken root within your soul. All the memories formed in this confounding world. Along with those words of hope that survived the world's rebirth time after time. Kill that rotten fiend, Magusar. Him and the grand conscience that has claimed his mind and body. It's what Magusar himself would want. He has always fought, from ages long past, to make this confounded world right. Memories convoluted, his own identity in tatters, but still he fights on. All because I pleaded with him in the last world, as I plead before you, even now. A strange kinship is ours. To me, Magusar is a very special friend. Ours is a bond that can never be broken. No matter how many times the world is reborn.
Now, a new story begins. I speak in Libram's place, heir to the thoughts of countless victims. This world, ruled by capricious gods, is at its end. The torch is passed to the mortals. Yes, this begins the age of humans.
You have finally come. Destroy me, and this deific will that controls me.
I realized that Grand Conscience had not taken complete control of him. He was suppressing its deific will with all his might, waiting for the moment to topple the god. How many lifetimes has he waited? And now, he begs you to destroy him. His eyes speak volumes. He will sacrifice anything to change this world.
destroy them. They will.
Briefly, the will of the god weakened, and Magusar was able to contain it. Magusar is begging you to destroy him. And at this moment, it may just be possible. This is your chance to claim the world for humanity. But it requires a sacrifice. The sacrifice of Magusar, who fought tirelessly to end the madness of this world. Will saving Magusar ruin all that he has fought for? Sacrifice Magusar and change the world? Or save him, no matter what it entails? It is in your hands how this story will end.
But why?
The soul of Liberal stirred from within me and spoke.
A world that demands sacrifice is not a world worth saving.
It was a reunion. It was not what Magusar expected to hear, but he knew that it came from the heart.
Thank you.
Magusar walked away from us. But just before he did, he turned and spoke. While the will of the Creator dwelled within him, Magusar sometimes saw visions that the battles that he fought were only a small window into the battles to come. That in the distant future, madness would once again cloud the world to fight the whims of the gods. One of us must stand up and assume their strength. Magusar said no more, but his intention was clear. The strength of God still dwelled within him, enough that he may stand up and fight. The soul of Libram, deep within me, was fully cognizant of Magusar's plight. Wherever Magusar may go, he will watch over his fellow men like a guardian deity. What is my role? To rebuild the world of humans, knowing that Magusar protects us. We will not pray to any gods. Instead, we will look to the past, to the great men and women that lived before us and taught us of hope. Mankind will always hold hope for the future. But in the shadow of hope lies despair. The torment of dashed hope is itself a great price. The price of our bottomless want surpassing that of all other beings. No matter the hardship faced, mankind will always hope, pray, and dream. Just look into the past. The pages of history are filled with people brimming with hope. It is only those who never lose hope who can change their own fate. Before you lose hope, think back to the tale that is told by a strange and magical book. Libram's final words changed everything. Our world, our fate, and our future. Let us part with those words, so the people of the future will not lose hope. Let this be our legacy. This is where your story begins. Through sacrifice, your arm absorbed all the things that weighed upon Magusar. The will of the Creator within Magusar shattered, but the memories remained. Memories that hint at the true form of this world. The visions were dizzying. The foes we faced were only a tiny glimpse into the Creator.
This is not the end.
Magusar spoke from within my arm, where Libram's soul also resides.
But our time here is done.
What have we left to the world?
Whatever it is, my heir will make something of it.
Did we leave hope?
Your fight has purpose. I was watching all along.
Thank you. If so, then this was not a bad life.
Anyone born into this world must come to terms with its absurdity. The grand will continues to gaze upon our world from beyond. And the strength dwelling in your right arm can be used to resist the madness. The arm used to sacrifice the deific will, a sliver of which remains. A god's wisdom, a god's strength. A mortal assumes divine strength and stands up to face the gods. Only then can mortals claim this world for their own. A world where humans do not depend upon heavenly miracles. Impossible, it would seem. But even so, voices are heard from within the arm. Wish for it, and the world will change. Mankind will always hold hope for the future. But in the shadow of hope lies despair. The torment of dashed hope is itself a great price. The price of our bottomless want, surpassing that of all other beings. No matter the hardship faced, mankind will always hope, pray, and dream. Just look into the past. The pages of history are filled with people brimming with hope. It is only those who never lose hope who can change their own fate. Before you lose hope, think back to the tale that is told by a strange and magical book. Libram's final words changed everything. Our world, our fate, and our future. Let us part with those words, so the people of the future will not lose hope. Let this be our legacy. This is where your story begins.
Lost is me.